There are proven steps that you can take to manifest, right? And I think that manifestation has been such a hot topic for quite a few years now. When people started to realize, people started to realize, we've been talking about manifestation and creating your life on purpose for hundreds of years. But I feel like within the last, 10 years, it's become really, really top of mind for a lot of people. I think that even your biggest critics, to energy and manifestation agree and understand that what you think and how you feel affects your life. It probably helps that we can prove it now, that science can show you how frequency changes, what you resonate with and things like that, and can really control and dictate your whole life experience. But do you have like powerful manifestation tools or skills that you can pull on and use in order to create your life on purpose? Like, are you creating your life on purpose right now? That's the question. Because if you're not, let's talk about that. Let's talk about some really easy ways for you to start, taking your life back and moving from inspired action instead of anxious action. Like this whole idea that I should be working, I should be doing this, what should I be doing, what should I be doing? Tony Robbins always says, don't should all over yourself, and I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. In fact, that's such a defeating frame of mind to think, should. I shouldn't do this, I should do this. When instead, the only thing to do is whatever it takes to feel your best in this moment. Now we're talking about radical self-love, because radical self-love is all about meeting your needs versus your wants. And that idea of busy, I should, I should be doing this, in order to, reach my goals and make it to where I need to go. Oh, I'm never going to get there. Like, think about what energy is coming off of you if that's what you're saying, if that's what you're thinking, if that's how you're feeling. Like, what energy is coming off of you? It's definitely not, this like peaceful, calm, content, satisfied energy. It's definitely not that. It's the opposite of that. It's the I'm not where I'm supposed to be energy. And the busyness is really just a coping mechanism. The idea of I want to make my dreams come true. Hell yes, absolutely. That's what we want, and you should and you can. Right? But you have to change your frequency. The conversation around manifestation needs to evolve into a frequency and resonance more than it is about, doing and taking steps every day. It's true, you should take steps every day, but not in the way that we think. Not staying busy. It's never enough. I'm never going to be done. Because let me tell you, anybody who's ever been in business, right, knows, or a high functioning career knows, the to-do list never shrinks. It does not matter how much work you get done. It never shrinks. You never get, quote unquote, caught up. It does not happen. The to-do list stays long, huge, forever. There's no getting it done. So use that to feel empowered. No, since it never gets done, let me focus all of my time and energy on the things that matter most, or in other words, that will have the biggest impact on me living the life I want to live, on manifesting my dreams, right? Creating my life on purpose. Let me only work on the things every single day that will for sure bring me closer to that, without the need to stay busy all the time and feel like I'm creating my level of self-worth based on what I'm doing versus based on who I'm being. Because if you're just being yourself, your fully expressed self, the version of you that loves your life, that feels grateful for the things that you have, that can look around at the world that you've created and appreciate it, the world that you get to be part of, and appreciate that. That version of you is living in the present moment often, is feeling, inspired most of the time. And that version of you is not working 24/7. Because you think if you work 24/7 that at some point you'll get to a place where you don't have to. But if you allow yourself to believe that I am what I'm doing versus I am who I'm being, that you'll never stop working and you'll never fully enjoy the life that you create. It's like there's two sides to manifesting your dream life, right? It's like you can make anything happen, and you can work really hard and go and create a lot of beautiful, wonderful aspects of your life. But if you can't slow down and enjoy them, what is the point of even having them? If you can't relax, if you can't bask in the beauty of your life, bask in the beauty of your health, of your wellness, of the love that you have in and around you, then what are we even doing here? What are we even doing? Then it's no different than if you didn't have those things, right? If you can't enjoy them, it's no different than if you didn't have them at all. So slowing down is so much more than, than just being in the present moment. Slowing down is living life. It's living the life that you worked so hard to create. That's why I feel like, the hustle mentality is a little bit warped. It reminds me of the mentality that existed a decade or so ago about the law of attraction, where there was this mindset, when we were really fine-tuning and studying and being able to prove scientifically, like, what is the law of attraction? What is that? And there was so much literature and conversation out there in the world about, your thoughts create your reality, which is true. But it was misinterpreted that you could just sit around and lay around on your couch and think thoughts and have magical things appear in your life experience, which is only half of the truth. It's one-sided. Your thoughts do create your reality, but not on their own. Your thoughts create your reality because your thoughts inspire your actions or inactions. And it's actually your actions or inactions that create your life. So the idea isn't to just lay around thinking the thoughts and dreaming about the life you want. The idea is to know that your thoughts are there to inspire your actions, and then move on those inspirations. And that's how you can start living and moving towards and making progress towards your dreams and goals. And that's how you achieve things, right? So it reminds me of that. The hustle conversation, because it's very similar. Now we're moving, it's like the pendulum that moves too far in the other direction. So we're not laying around on the couch thinking thoughts, right? And expecting those thoughts to make magic. Instead, we are not really controlling our thoughts very, very much at all, and just moving, working, doing, and thinking that that's going to create our dreams and allow us to achieve our goals and create our life on purpose. So it's the same thing. It's just an extremity moving in the other direction. So the idea is to combine the two. The idea is to understand the creation loop, or in other words, like how energy creates things, right? I always like to say that magic is simply intention, focus, and momentum. That's all that you're doing if you're casting a magic spell, right? Like literally casting a spell, what you're doing is having a clearly defined intention. This is what the spell is about. And then you focus on it. You focus on it, you focus on it. That's the casting of the spell. And then it's the momentum. It's every time you look at it. It's every time you burn the candle. It's every time you see the jar, whatever it is, right? That's the momentum. But that's only one side. Intention, focus, and momentum, I want you to think about it like intention, I'm going to get really clear about what I want in life. But the way you do that is to understand the frequency of what it is you want in life. The frequency is how you feel. your feelings are your frequency. So if you say, this is what I want in my life, and then you ask yourself, okay, well, when I'm living that dream, when that goal, when I achieve that goal, how do I think I will feel? That's understanding the frequency of what it is you would like to manifest. Now, once you understand the frequency of it, so I think I will feel happy, calm, content, satisfied, but also excited. I think I'll feel joyful because I get to do this thing and have this experience. I think I'll feel enthusiastic, right? So then that's the frequency of it. Okay, so the intention is knowing what you want. The focus is understanding, like tuning in to the frequency of it. And then the momentum is, how can I feel that way now? What do I already have going on in my life, or already going on, or something that I can create right here and right now that will generate that frequency? What can I do right now that will leave me feeling satisfied, or that will allow me to create a feeling of joy and excitement and enthusiasm, or peace or calm? That's the work. That's the momentum. Is you do the things that create the feeling of your manifestation. And so whether that's going for a hike, because I always feel peaceful and calm and satisfied every time I go on a hike. So then you should hike often if that's how you want to feel. And now you are taking inspired action, which is what manifestation is all about. So creating magic, intention, focus, and momentum. Manifesting, intention, focus, and momentum. They are the same thing. And in order to know what you should do, what your next steps should be that will bring you closer to whatever it is you're trying to manifest, then you must first become inspired. Or in other words, in spirit, or more energy than physical. You must escape the physical trappings of your reality in order to understand exactly what that frequency is, how you think you'll feel when your manifestation is reality. And then you need to really understand what it is you can do right now that will bring that feeling into your body, right? And that's the momentum. That's how you create it. And if you keep doing that every day, if you get into the habit of thinking about your manifestations, like how can I achieve inspired action? I need to get clear. I need to focus. I need to set the intention, and then get really clear about what that means, focus, and then do the things that will create those feelings. That's the momentum. That momentum, those decisions, those actions or inactions are your inspired actions. That is the energy that is you, your bigger, broader self, the more powerful version of you, energy you, spirit you, soul you, telling you exactly how to tune in or get to the manifestation. How to become one with it so that you resonate with it, so that it's automatically part of your reality because you can connect to it, right? So if everything exists all at once, right here and right now, then your job is to choose which parts of everything you want to experience. That's the magic of manifestation. Intention, focus, momentum. What do I want? What is the frequency of it? And how can I create that frequency right here and right now? Right? And there you have it. If you can really practice those things, thinking about I'm just casting magic spells all day long, I'm taking inspired action, then you can move away from the hustle. I've got to go and do in order to achieve. You really stop that, because now the doing is intentionally focused. The doing is your inspired action, and it has less to do with busy work and more to do with creating frequency than I think people realize. I think we went from laying on the couch just thinking thoughts, and we swung all the way in the other direction of doing, and not really cultivating thoughts, right? But if we can bring those two things in the middle and say, my thoughts create my feelings inspire my actions, and my actions are how I manifest. My actions are the making of magic. And if we can practice that, then now that's the only skill you really ever need to learn, is how to create your life on purpose, how to make magic, how to manifest your dreams. And that's how you do it. It's so much more simple than the need to feel busy and the need to feel like you are what you do, versus you are creating how you feel. You are creating how you feel. So intention, what do I want? Focus, what will that feel like? What is the frequency of what I want? And momentum. What actions or inactions can I take right now that will generate those frequencies? And that's how you create. That's how everything is created in this time-space reality. So get busy, get to it. Really tuning in, connecting, understanding how you feel, and understanding how you feel generates your reality. And get control over that. And that's how you create your life on purpose. Happy magic making, happy magic manifesting, and I'll see you soon.